Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Veldis Sally, and in this channel, I share travel abroad opportunities about work, studies, visit, volunteering, and what have you. If you are interested to travel abroad, please, this is the right place. Okay, right place where I bring genuine and legit info right to your doorstep. So, guys, if this is your first time of joining me, I want to say thank you so much for stopping by, and please do not leave us. We love you. So, hit on the subscribe button to join the family and also to get notified whenever I upload a new video about a recent opportunity. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and also a comment. Okay, so this video is going to be all about how I got my Canadian visa approved in 8 weeks. I will not say 8 weeks, 6 weeks, because like 2 weeks I was just doing a lot of like compilation, like putting documents together, and then the actual thing took me 6 weeks to get, guys. 6 weeks. So if you are interested to travel to Canada, as soon as possible, please don't skip this video. Stay tuned. Stay tuned till the end because you get a lot of juicy information from this video. So guys, I'm just going to be telling you how I got my Canadian visa approved in 6 weeks. I'm not joking, in 6 weeks. So I'll give you the rundown of what I did and how I made the application and everything you need to know about this procedure. So I want to say this: traveling to Canada on a conference or a visit visa is by far the cheapest way to move. Like, I want to say that one of the cheapest is through the express entry stream or the provincial nominee program, but this one is equally very affordable. So if you don't have enough of money and you want to move to Canada, please, you need to try this one that I'm going to be talking about. It's very affordable. And for my case, I got a 10 years like multiple entry visa. So you can either get maybe like 5 years or 10 years, but I got 10 years multiple entry approved in just 6 weeks. So how do you start this procedure, guys? You start by like searching for like conferences. Like, if you want to attend a conference, you want to visit, or you want to travel as a tourist. But in my case, I'm just talking about my case. I applied for a conference. Okay, now what I want to say is, if you're traveling to Canada on let's say you are going for a conference, it adds more weight to your application, like just going for a random visit. Now, if you have a family member in Canada that sends you an invitation, this is different. You get more weight also in your application. But if you are just going for maybe tourism, you're just going for sightseeing, and you want to compare this with going for a conference, the conference part has more weight than just going for a regular tourist visit. Okay, guys, so I took the conference part. And what you want to make sure is, like, what is your skill, what is your educational background. You want to check what your background is. You want to check what, like, your educational qualifications are. Then, let's say, for example, you are a health practitioner, you are a nurse, and you want to travel using this route. What you do is you search for like nursing conferences, like health conferences. Like, I saw there is an international nursing conference in Spain right now. It's going to commence in December. So this is what you want to look at. Okay, you want to look at that type of conferences. Like, look for a conference that matches your educational background. I don't know if you understand me. Now, after getting the conference, what do you do? A lot of these conferences out there are not like for free. Some are free and some you have to pay for like registration. You have to register with some amount of money. Yeah. So if you are looking for a conference, I would recommend you to try Eventbrite. Okay, Eventbrite. It's a very, very legit site where you can get like conferences and then you pay. So once you see a conference, you want to register and pay, and then I think it's very, very like affordable compared to other programs. You want to agree with me that the tuition is in Canada is very, very expensive. You plan to take a study route, so it's very, very expensive compared to what you are going to pay um for this conference stuff. So it's nothing less that it should be like between 150, $100 up to about let's say $1,000. So guys, you want to look at what fits your budget. Like if you are aiming for the cheaper ones that are, let's say, 55, you can even get a conference for like $55, $100. Just look at what fits your budget. Now once you get this and you register, you'll get a ticket, like that is saying that your spot for that conference has been reserved. So now this is going to add some weight, a lot of weight on your visa application. It's going to add a lot of weight on your visa application. Now once you get a ticket, you want to compile your documents to apply for a visit visa. And I will say this: if you want to travel to Canada using a visit visa route, guys, please, you don't need to be in a hurry because this takes a lot of time. Okay, the wait time for this category of visa should be something like between 3 to 6 months and even more. So you just want to leave like 6 months. It's a gradual process, but the procedure is very fast from when you apply, and after the application it takes a while. You might think that it's not coming or there is something wrong. No, please just wait. You will get a reply, and this program I'm talking about is very, very successful. Like the success rate is very, very high. So guys, after like getting your ticket, you want to compile your documents. Now what do you do? What are the documents you need? First, I want to say that the first and the most important document you'll need is your proof of funds. Your proof of funds, guys. See, this one is not something that you joke with. Why? Because you are going to Canada for a conference. You are not going for a job. When you're traveling for a job, it's different. Like they know that you have a job that after earning from it you can take care of yourself, but this one is not a job, so you need to have enough money to be able to sustain yourself for like feeding, for your accommodation while you are in Canada. So your proof of funds is very, very important, and please don't just do a fake proof of funds. Try to do a legit proof of funds. If you really want your visa to be approved, let your proof of funds be very, very legit. Okay, now after this, you want to give the visa officer enough reason to 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 believe you that you're going to return to your home country after the conference. Now this is one of the reasons why a lot of visas are rejected. Like you don't have enough proof to show that you return to your country once you are done with studies or visit or conference or volunteering. So this is very, very important. Now what they are assessing you is like, is this one really going to come back after this conference or what? So you want to give enough evidence, you want to give enough proof to make the officer to know that you are returning to your country after this conference. Now you will be needing things like this. If you're married, please include your marriage certificate. That is a very strong tie to your home country. If you have children, you want to include this on, let's say, their birth certificate in your application to say that you have children. Now what is going to tie also is a very, very good paid job. A very, very good paid job. So if you have a very good paid job, yeah, they know that, oh, you have a very good job and the tendency that you might remain in Canada is very, very low. Okay, and then they want to see things like, do you have a business, do you have something like landed properties and stuff like that. So you should include all of those things. If you have them, make sure you include them. Now, if let's say you have contact with someone that owns maybe an NGO or a very good a renowned company, what I would suggest you do is to, let's say, get something like a sponsorship. It weighs even more. Like if you get a sponsorship letter with this program that I'm talking about, your success rate should be like 90%, like 90% just with the sponsorship letter. Now, why do I say this? They know that once a company is sponsoring you, once an NGO is sponsoring you, you are maybe a member of that NGO, you work with the NGO, and there is no possibility that you are going to Canada to stay. You will definitely return to your country and continue your job. And they also know that no company will sponsor a worker to another country, and the let's say the employee stays there after maybe like the program. No, it's not happening. Most of the times when companies sponsor their employees, maybe for a short course, for a training abroad, they will always return to their jobs. So if you have something like that, I want to tell you that you have like 90% rate. If you match it with a legit bank statement, your visa will be approved. I'm not giving you 100% because I'm not the visa officer, but I'm just saying it adds a lot of weight to your application. So I think that's it. And if you have any more questions about this, please, I'm open to your questions. Just leave them in the comment section. And if so far I have been making sense and you like this video, please let me see your thumbs up and your comments. And please do not forget to hit on that subscribe button if you are new to this channel. So guys, support me and subscribe to this channel and get notified whenever I upload a new video with the latest information about how you can travel abroad. So if you have been with me up till now, I want to say thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.